Friends, you never know who you'll touch in life. You never know how or when you'll have an impact or how important your example can be to someone else. My faith helps me understand that circumstances don't dictate my happiness or my inner peace. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. You have to be who you are in this world, no matter what. At the end of the day, my friends, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who have you lifted up? Who have you made better? It's about what you've given back to those people. I think personally a role model is a mentor, someone who you see on a daily basis and you learn from them. My faith taught me how to forgive. Faith taught me when people present themselves in a certain way, there's probably some backstory or issue or reason for the way that they are acting. It's not you, my friends. It's them. And a lot of times, it's about something that's completely out of their control. Put God first. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. And understand, to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. It's not how much you have in life. It's about what you do with what you have. That's where the success is in helping others. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. My advice is this, and it's simple. Don't just aspire to make a living. Friends, aspire to make a difference. And may God bless each and every one of you, and take good care. Bye-bye. Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, an author, and the host of this show, To Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this if you go to YouTube under channel Take Your Life Back Today show. Or you can Google me at, just type in Ralf Friedrichs. Joy. I was talking to a friend who was discouraged about a difficult family matter that was impacting her young daughter in a very negative way the other day. I had watched my friend get more and more overwhelmed by the anxiety and the stress to the point that I could see her own health was being jeopardized. I was reminded that when God brought the Israelites out from their oppressive captivity in Babylon, that he promised they would go out in joy and be led forth in peace in Isaiah 55:12. So I encouraged her that if we're going to come out of the dark places like she was in, we are going to stand under the trials of life. We have to come out with joy and walk in peace. It's a necessary thing. We have to use joy to deliver us from anxious thoughts, defeats, and discouragement. Listen, joy is the key, and it's inside of all of us. You just got to get it out. You may be facing a difficult situation today, maybe even yesterday. Perhaps you've lost a loved one, or your child has got off course somehow. Life has pushed your joy down sometimes. The key is to staying strong in God is through partaking in his joy every single day. When Nehemiah was encouraging the people under extremely difficult circumstances in the rebuilding of the walls of Jerusalem, he said, "Celebrate with a feast, for the joy of the Lord is strength," in Nehemiah 8:10. He knew that the only joy of the Lord could help them overcome their discouragement and anxieties over setbacks and enemy threats. Friends, Jesus prayed that his joy would remain in you and that your joy be full in John 15:11. The beauty of joy, my friends, is that Jesus gives us, is that it is not dependent on what is going on around us. His joy is in us. When you said yes to Jesus, nothing changed on the outside, did it? But he gave you a new heart inside and filled it with joy, his joy. He is saying, I've given you exactly what you need to defeat the power and the enemy and stay strong in this life. His joy is inside you, but you must cultivate it. It's a bit like the lemon tree. I had a friend who planted one. He made sure that the soil was right and he watered it, fed it nutrients, cultivated it, and eventually the first lemons that were in the tree finally came out for him to use. In a similar way, you have to tap into his joy, God's joy. You have to develop it and practice it. The Apostle Paul said it this way, rejoice in the Lord and always. Again, I will say rejoice. Philippians 4:4. To rejoice means to brighten. There's a light of Jesus' joy inside of you. You just have to turn it up and find and release it. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves. Always be good to each other. And remember, a simple smile to anyone will help that person change their day and possibly can change your life and your day as well. May God bless each and every one of you. Find the joy, live in joy, ask God for joy, and ask God for guidance and direction daily. And you will find your life to be so much better. Take good care. May God bless you.